Government facilitated evacuation of the students through the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Regional Integration. The 125 evacuees are mostly students who have completed their courses in medicine, architecture and business. The evacuees were briefed on COVID-19 protocols and will be quarantined.
They got in at 8:40 and we received a total number of 125 students from Moscow. And the government paid for their airlines or their ticket as well as their quarantine and feeding as well.
She further explained reasons some nationals are permitted to travel out of the country even though the borders are closed.
The borders are still closed, but the airport is partially opened. What is happening is that we have countries who are evacuating their nationals and those that are with residence permits. So these two categories of persons are allowed to go out. But aside that, whoever that wants to go with any other visa is not allowed out.
Some of the students shared their experiences on COVID-19 in Russia.
When everything started somewhere much, there were, of course, the lockdown everywhere. Schools were having lessons online. Even I wrote my final, medical board exams online. Yeah, and well, initially it was kind of hectic, but then with time you have to come and live with it. And of course, they'll come around checking your temperature almost every day.
We had first information of some of the things that were happening in the hospitals and those things. Because I remember we were doing our practicals in the hospital, but when the cases started rising exponentially, we had to stop. Okay, because we didn't have the kind of insurance that was given to medical doctors, so the student doctors, we had to stop.
My city, we are being it's mandatory for you to quarantine yourself. So you going outside, they have the police around to check if you have your gloves, your nose masks, and all of that.
A roommate had the COVID, and we had to be quarantined. It wasn't a very good experience at all, but I thank God the university was able to hurriedly put the situation under control.
Government is evacuating stranded Ghanaians abroad as the borders remain closed.